Hi, my name is Shan Adams and I'm a nurse with the PreDiabetes Centers. Today we're going to talk about efficiency eaters. Efficiency eaters are people that tend not to eat during the day and then eat most of their calories at night. So you may recognize this pattern. It's somebody that usually doesn't eat breakfast, may not eat lunch, and then eats all of their food or eats all of their calories at dinner and around the dinner time and into the evening. So the problem that you get there is, first of all, you're starving yourself for 14 to 16 hours a day, and then you've got a heavy hit of calories throughout the evening, and your body's got to process all of that. So you tend to have very low blood sugar during the day and then very high blood sugar in the evening. The thing about those type of people is that usually if you're an efficiency eater, you're probably a high achiever. You probably may have even been called a workaholic a time or two in your life. But the good news is that because you're so goal-oriented, you're actually the most likely to be successful in changing your diet and changing the way that you eat. The first thing that we need to do is we need to get breakfast happening. We want to level out that blood sugar level during the day. So you want to have a good hearty breakfast, you want to have lunch and dinner. So your goal is to get yourself to 3 meals a day. That's going to take a little bit of change, but you need to set the goals. So goal number 1, breakfast. I'm going to show you a couple of things that you can do to get breakfast happening quick and easy into your life. First of all, do some experimenting with different kinds of cereals so that you can find something that you like. There's a lot out there. You can look at cereals like this, the cashew brands. They make a bunch of different flavors. You can eat these with milk or soy milk, almond milk, that kind of thing, or you can even just eat them plain. Take a few with you in the car if you need to. Take a handful like that. There's also granolas and other cereals. So experiment with a few different kinds, find some that you like, and then either eat them at home or take them with you when you leave. Another quick breakfast that you can put together is a wrap. So to make a wrap, you're going to take something like this. This is a tortilla, a whole grain tortilla. And then you can use products like Morningstar. It's the breakfast sausage. And you're going to put the breakfast sausage in here. You can also buy breakfast egg whites. You can put those in as well. Some salsa, spinach, roll it up, put it in the microwave for a minute, and you have breakfast. You're ready to go. So you want to look for some quick and easy breakfasts that you can have like that. Another one, of course, is instant oatmeal. So you can just buy instant oatmeal packages and have that either at home or first thing when you get to work. If you can, try to buy some fruits, some whole fruits like apples, oranges, grapes, bananas, things like that that you can also take with you on the go, and they're easy to eat. So when we're talking about lunch, we also want you to make sure that you're taking a lunch to work. People like you tend to not eat lunch, and you may pick at things that are around. Good thing is that you tend to not be too picky about what you eat, and you'll eat anything that's around, but we want to make sure that what's around you is nutritious, and so you're ready to go with something when you get hungry. Do try to take time out of your day to have a lunch, whether you need to go out for lunch or just a sit-down lunch at your desk. Things that you can do, you can take cans of soup to work, so those are easy. You can open them up. You can make them a little bit more nutrient dense by throwing in some things like spinach or kale leaves. You can put extra legumes, so beans like black beans or cannellini beans. You can put those in there. Or you can throw some extra whole grains like whole grain pasta in there so that you've got a more nutrient dense meal. So whatever it is, make sure that you pack a lunch for yourself and you're ready to go. Just want to cover a couple of tips that make things a lot easier for you. One thing that's important, because you're very busy, or you tend to be very busy, is that you want to buy things that are ready to go. So you want to buy things that are going to be convenient for you. When you go to the fruit and vegetable section, look for things that are packaged or things that are ready to eat right away. So you may want to buy those packages of fruits that are already cut up and ready to go. You may want to buy berries, things that can just be handheld, so you can grab a handful of blueberries or strawberries or whatever and eat those right out of the package. You can also do the same with vegetables. They make vegetable packages. Usually they're for parties, but you can buy those, and those are kind of ready to go or ready to throw in with other things. So buy those and use those. Same thing with whole grains. You can buy some whole grains that are ready to go, like whole grain bread, whole grain tortillas, or whole grain English muffins. Those kinds of things are ready to go and you can just eat them. The other thing that will be helpful is if at the beginning of the week, when you do your grocery shopping, you do some preparation for the week. That way you have food that is ready for you to eat. So cook a couple of whole grain foods at the beginning of the week, maybe on Sunday afternoon. You can make two things like a pasta or rice, and then you've got things that are ready that you can take with you to work. You just need to put a sauce on, add some of those pre-bought vegetables and a fruit, and you've got a nutritious lunch for yourself. In the book, we've got a quick dinner formula, and I would encourage you to take a look at that formula and try to use that as you make dinner every night. If you've already made your whole grains, you can pull that out for dinner. So for example, if you've made brown rice pasta, you can pull that out, you put it in a pan. You can add some vegetables from a package, and there are lots of prepackaged vegetables that have a variety, or you can buy a bunch of different types of frozen vegetables and put a handful of each in there. Put a sauce on it, simple sauces of marinara, add some nuts on top or seeds, and you're ready to go. Okay, finally, I just want to talk about snacks. There's a lot of things that you can do to have a healthy snack around. Again, things like soups that you can keep in your desk are healthy, or just a piece of fruit, whole grains like tortillas and things like that that you can have as a snack. There's a couple other things that you can buy, like nuts. You can buy things like this, pecans in a bag, so that you can just keep those around in your desk, your purse, your car, and you can have those as a snack. They also make that, almonds, cashews, whatever, so you can buy things like that. And here's a nice way if you're just think you may find yourself out from time to time and not anywhere where you can get some fresh fruit or fresh fruit. These are called crunchies, and these are dehydrated fruits. So all that's in here is fruit. It's extremely tasty. It comes in a package kind of like potato chips. It doesn't taste like potato chips, it tastes like fruit. But these are really good, and you can keep these around on your shelf at home, and they're ready to go. Put them in your car, your purse, take them to work, whatever. So just to recap, the things that you need to do are, first of all, add a nutritious and filling breakfast to your day every day. Make sure that you're eating a lunch and that your lunch is substantial enough to carry you through at least until your snack in the afternoon. Make sure that you've got a nice variety of snacks that are readily accessible to you so that you are getting those calories in. And experiment with a few new dinners from the quick dinner formula so that you've got a nice variety of dinner menus for yourself at home.